I was foolish enough to say that Phoenix is probably going to sweep Dallas, and Drew did push back on that. He said Luka could probably get you at least one, maybe even 2 games. Well, Luka did better than that. He got 3. So he's pushed the Suns all the way to a 7 games. Again, I've already made it known a couple episodes ago that I think the Suns are going to be back in the NBA Finals, and I think that I thought that they were hungrier than last year, and I thought that Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, that whole team was going to just basically run through the Mavericks, get to the NBA Conference Finals, and then I forecasted that it was going to be the Warriors and the Suns. I still believe that. Obviously, this is Game 7. I'm not saying that they're out of it. But I did forecast that it was going to be the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors meeting in the conference finals, where I had Phoenix winning Golden State. And I'll explain that in a little bit when I talk about Golden State. But now Luka, with essentially no help. I mean, you have Bronson, but Bronson is such a young player, and he was basically discovered. I mean, he's been on the Mavericks team since Luka has been on the team, but he's basically finally come into a player of his own this year. But they really don't have any other supporting cast. Now, if they had Tim Hardaway Jr., I would say, okay, they stand a better chance because now they have another scorer, maybe someone that can get in the mid-range game, because Luka is really good at, creating his own shot, creating shots for others, but they really don't have anybody on the perimeter who can get you a mid-range shot if needed. Now, there has been a player in Bullock that's kind of come out. He's a three-point specialist, so, his shot is falling, but only at home. And this 7th game is going to be in Phoenix, where Phoenix is like a whole nother place as well. A hostile environment. You can already just guess that the Suns, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton are going to thrive off of that home crowd and that energy that they're going to bring. But, Luka, though, does not care. He has no regard to who your home crowd is, to where the game is going to be played. He's going to show up and do his thing. Which is great. I just think that what makes this tough is I don't know if everybody else is going to do that. Dinwiddie, who is somebody that they traded Porzingis for from the Wizards, and you got to wonder, can Dinwiddie off the bench give them offense? I don't know that. I can't trust that because Dinwiddie has been a little inconsistent. Bronson will probably be consistent. But Bullock, can he be consistent? Finney-Smith, can he be consistent? Powell, can he be consistent? I don't know. And especially on the road in a hostile environment. I think the Phoenix Suns will focus a little bit more on getting Devin Booker started sooner because Booker in Game 6 didn't shoot the ball very well. Had tons of turnovers, so did Chris Paul. But I think that Devin Booker is going to basically have that Mamba mentality and close out this series. He may go for 40, guys. That's what I'm thinking. I think Chris Paul, though, is one that I'm concerned with because if, for example, the Dallas Mavericks end up winning Game 7, which is very possible, on the road against Chris Paul's Suns, who we've kind of all dubbed Chris Paul as the quote-unquote point god because he's such a great player. Anywhere he goes, he turns him into an instant playoff contender, but he can't get them past anything. Last year was his first trip to the NBA Finals, and even still, that was riddled with, is he going to be able to do it? The first couple of games against Phoenix and Milwaukee, Chris Paul looked phenomenal, and then for some reason, he just turned the ball over left and right. And so you got to wonder, man, why is it that as the deeper in the playoffs you get, you get more turnover prone? You don't just play your game. Is he overthinking? Is he just, shy in the moment? I hate to say this, but I don't want Chris Paul to end up being the Karl Malone or John Stockton of this generation's NBA.